It's the juggernaut. Holy shit balls. Prepare yourself, consumers. I just got watching the sequel to Deadpool, Deadpool 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's this look. I'm gonna give a. I don't know how much I can hold back without giving something away. So I'm gonna just say it now, just in case of spoilers. So I'm gonna just say it right now. Spoilers. I'm gonna give some spoilers on this one because there's one subject that I gotta talk about. Um, Let me just start off by saying overall, a great film, and it was way better than the first. Ryan Reynolds even went further than he did in the first one to redeem himself from what was going on with Deadpool in the Wolverine movie, and to bring it home with breaking the fourth wall and him being fully aware that this is a comic book movie and everything that's going on with Marvel and Fox, whatnot. I've heard things that it's starting to break down a little bit, and there's a little tension there that with Comcast trying to raise the stakes and things like that. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope it still goes through, but who knows? If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. We still have Deadpool. Now, getting it all out the way, what's the best part of this movie? Obviously, it's Ryan Reynolds. Obviously, it's Deadpool. Who comes close second? Domino. The whole thing between Domino and Deadpool, and I guess that's how it was with the comic. I didn't read much about it, but every time I look up Deadpool, Domino's character is always pretty much there. I think they're a couple. I gotta look into that, but the whole time I'm watching Domino, I just had this smile on my face. The movie had me laughing throughout the whole time. But the parts with Domino, I just felt like I was just smiling the whole time. Like I could watch a movie with just her and seeing her superpower in full effect and the jokes behind it. Like this isn't a superpower. I mean, the guy who created this character was lazy and probably didn't know how to draw feet. That was a line that I'm sure if I look deep into it, maybe the person who invented Domino maybe was criticized for, I don't know, not being great. I don't know. There's got to be a deeper meaning behind that joke. Um, the villain is, I'm just going to say it right now, spoiler alert, the villain is not who you think. Now you're thinking that Cable is going to be the main villain. And that kind of makes sense. And throughout the majority of the movie, he sort of is. But, it's Cable. He's not really, a villain type. So, you know that the reasons why he has to come back in time to do what he has to do has to be for a good reason. And of course, he has a great reason. The first movie, Deadpool, was about love. It was a love story. And he tells you right from the beginning, this is going to be about family and not in the cheesy Fast and the Furious way, but it was a real family movie. So yeah, um, keep your kids away from this movie as warned in the movie, but it is a family movie. The writing team that's bringing Deadpool to life, they know how to balance and make it all over the top, the action, and then they bring it home with the pulling of the heartstrings. They did it with the first one and they brought it home with the second one. This movie is about family and the theme of that and the overall message, growing, learning and learning to work with the team was not lost, and it was perfect in the Deadpool tone. Now, the fact that now here's where I'm going to really get into some spoiler heavy stuff. Everybody did great, but let's get that bull crap out the way. The whole thing about X Force and X Force being the next movie and whatnot, yeah, that might be what's going to happen. But I mean, even though they brought the X Force in a little bit to help fight and be with Deadpool, I feel like that was misleading. Spoiler alert, guys. This was an X-Men movie. Okay, you had nothing but X-Men in this movie. Everywhere. The whole joke, even the joke about why you got this big ass mansion and I'm only seeing the same two people, in here. Even that was addressed in a brilliant. Gotta look. You gotta look when he started. Let me give you a little hint. I'm not gonna. This is what I'm not gonna spoil, but here's where I kind of will. Look at the thumbnail because I think I'm gonna put a little hint there. When Deadpool starts talking about where's the dude with the pigeon wings, pay attention because you're gonna see something, and it's gonna blow your mind. And you got Colossus in it, obviously, Megasonic Teenage Warhead. But you got X-Men. This? I mean, even with Cable and what this is a. I mean, this turned out to be, and this is almost like a screw you to the upcoming X-Men movie. Dark Phoenix is like, no, I got mine out the way before you get yours in. And Logan and whatnot, the whole thing with him and Hugh Jackman. They even found a way to tweak it a little bit. So this was an X-Men movie. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. The cast, the team, everything flowed well. This had balance. I mean, there was the dark tones, the moments where it was really supposed to be, we're supposed to slow down and make you feel for the people who are suffering and hurt. It did that. When it was time for action packed, just straight up shovel that popcorn in your mouth and just get down to it, it gives you that. When it's time to geek out and really like for the sweaty nerds that really don't, or for the majority of the audience that doesn't know anything about the comic book and whatnot, and for the few fans out there like, oh, I know what that reference meant, it gives you that, and then some. It's everything. If Deadpool 1 was a 10, this cranked it up to an 11. This is past the max. Probably doesn't even need a third one. Like you said in the trailer, if you killed it, you probably want the franchise if you try to go for that trilogy. But with or without the Disney merger, and this was, I think, a heavy nod to Disney, because there was a lot of references to Marvel, a lot. Since you Cable characters in there, of course, from the trailer you saw the whole Thanos thing. There was a lot of Marvel references in there. I'm not gonna give it away, like Avengers, Black Panther, little things like that. So I'm wondering if that was done on purpose. If Comcast is trying to raise the stakes, I'm thinking with the success of Deadpool, Disney's like, all right, throw another couple billion in there. Let's just get this stuff done and make this happen, because this is going to be awesome. We got to get Deadpool in here. We got to get Deadpool and Spider-Man in the same room together. It's got to happen. Another thing that blew me away was the soundtrack. You get a chance to really hear, these theme songs and whatnot, the slow ones, the funny one, like the X-Force remix song, it was funny. The Celine Dion song holds up, not just in the video, but even in the movie. It holds up very well when they used it in the actual film. The holy shit song was like an opera. Like, I mean, I'm seeing like a bunch of fire and destruction happening, and it was pretty much holy shit. Oh no, like an opera thing going on. It was perfect. This has got to be one of the best put together soundtrack. And you got a bunch, Take on Me, some songs from the 80s and stuff, and it was perfect. The thing that stood out to me the most, again, Deadpool and Domino. What's going to happen with these two? Because it was brilliant casting, brilliant references, even to her race. It was everything was perfect. I mean, these two, I could watch a movie where it's just these two just going back and forth. Finally, there's Deadpool's girlfriend obviously knows how to go toe to toe with him verbally, but Domino is it's like a yin yang kind of a thing. So let's see if Domino can yang him a little bit, his yin a little bit more, and see where that takes it. And if they are a love interest, what's going to happen in the next one, the next time we see Deadpool? Because I don't know why, even though I love my girl from Gotham, I love her as, his girlfriend's love is the love of his life. There's something about Domino. I want to see a little triangle thing going on. Maybe some menage stuff could happen. Who knows? I mean, it is Deadpool. He'd be stupid not to ask. But overall, let's get all that stuff out the way. It's family. It's a good movie. No, fuck that. Great movie. I enjoyed it. I had a good time, laughing my butt off from the beginning. I mean, it was about 3 or 4 times where I was probably the loudest guy in the theater on a Thursday night, packed. You know, the first two rows aren't really going to be packed, obviously, but packed enough for a Thursday. This movie's going to make bank. And you got to hurry up and get it out the way too, because we're in the summertime now. These movies are happening, and it's time to have fun with this. And this is a great film. I cannot wait to see it again. I'm going to see it again tomorrow. So go out, check it out, guys. You will not be disappointed. Go see this X-Men movie, because that's what it is. Go enjoy it, and go see it again, because you gotta go back over and over again to get these jokes in your head or out of your head, whatever it is. Come on, the Basic Instinct thing, you're gonna love. Pigeon wings. Pay attention. Trust me. Let me know what you think after you see it. Till next time, guys.